When it comes to the Royal Rumble, man, I have a lot of memories watching the Rumbles. One of my favorite pay-per-views in the calendar year. I can go back recently watching Ric Flair winning the Rumble in '92, winning the WWF Championship from '94 with Bret Hart and Lex Luger, both of them winning, even though they both got eliminated over the top rope. 95, 96, Shawn Michaels winning back-to-back. Austin winning 3 Rumbles. But recently, the Royal Rumble recently, man, I swear to God, it's been horrible. The only one recently that was good was 2015, except for the fact that Roman won the Rumble back in 2015, when it should have been Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna jack that to this day. Daniel Bryan should have won the 2015 Royal Rumble. That's just my opinion. But when it comes to the Rumble, man, one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time was the 2001 Royal Rumble match and the pay-per-view itself. Rumble pay-per-view happened on January 21st, 2001 at the New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, the reason why I say the 2001 Rumble is one of my favorites of all time, because of how Stone Cold won it after what Austin been through over the past year, you know, getting run down by Rikishi, getting run down, you know, having spinal stenosis and everything. And the fact that Austin missed most of 2000, and he ended up coming back, I think around September or October of 2000. If you guys know what happened, leave me down in the comment section. The reason why I say the 2001 Rumble was one of my favorites of all time was because of the match order of the pay-per-view. The match order was great, was fantastic. The championship match between Kurt Angle and Triple H was really good. You know, it just kept on building the Austin Triple H storyline. And not only that, Kane made history. I think he eliminated, 11 superstars, at that time in 2001. That Rumble match was fantastic. But we're going to go over it right here on the Throwback Thursday pay-per-view review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more Throwback Thursday pay-per-view reviews, guys, hit that thumbs up. As soon as this is uploaded on the channel, I will be tweeting out 4 more Royal Rumble pay-per-views from back then. There'll be 4 up on the channel. You guys can vote on what Rumble match you guys want me to review, what pay-per-view you guys want me to review. And then next Thursday, you will see another Royal Rumble Throwback Thursday pay-per-view review right here on the channel. So let me guys know about that. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell for all notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. And let me know down in the comment section, what is your favorite Royal Rumble of all time? Let me know down in the comment section. The comment section is yours. If you guys missed my recent uploads, I uploaded a Raw review, SmackDown review, and NXT review. Those 3 videos will be down below in the description. Links will be down in the description. And at the end of the video, if anything, it'll be pinned right there on the end of the video. It'll be Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get on with this review of the 2001 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The main event was the Royal Rumble match, with Stone Cold Steve Austin won by eliminating Kane to win the match, making it his 3rd Royal Rumble win. The match also included comedian Drew Carey. On the undercard, Kurt Angle defended the World Wrestling Federation Championship against Triple H. Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit in a ladder match for the IC title. Ivory versus Chyna for the Women's Championship. And Edge and Christian versus the Dudley Boyz for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. Storylines coming into the Rumble. The main event of the Rumble was the Royal Rumble match itself. The Battle Royal, in which wrestlers entered the ring at regular time intervals of approximately 120 seconds, attempting to eliminate each other by throwing opponents over the top rope. The winner of the match received a match for the World Wrestling Federation Championship at WrestleMania 17 in Houston, Texas. The Rock began discussing the Rumble on January 4th episode of SmackDown, when he promised to win the Royal Rumble match for the 2nd year in a row to earn the title match at WrestleMania. Meanwhile, The Rock won it back in 2000. The following week episode of SmackDown, Vince McMahon, the chairman of the board, added Stone Cold Steve Austin to the match. On the same episode, Rikishi defeated The Rock, Kane, and The Undertaker for the right to end the match at number 30. Now, the thing about number 30, I like it to be unpredictable. As you guys know, for the men's and women's Rumble match this year, it'll be R-Truth and Carmella. I don't like that. I want the number 30 spot to be unpredictable. That's the whole point of the unpredictability when it comes to the Royal Rumble match. It creates anticipation. It also creates unpredictability. And the fact that we're getting both R-Truth and Carmella at number 30 this year for the men and women's Rumble matches is just straight disgusting. I just want to see unpredictability in this year's Rumble match. Moving on. At the Royal Rumble was Kurt Angle defending his championship against Triple H in a standard match. The build-up to the match began in January 8th edition of Raw is War, when Angle defended the championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin, which ended in no contest when Triple H interfered and ambushed Austin with a steel pipe. On the January 11th episode of SmackDown, Vince scheduled Angle to defend his title at the Rumble match against Triple H. Leading up to the event, both men spoke out about the match, with Triple H claiming that Angle only held the championship because he allowed him to, and Angle denying this. Also at the Rumble match, pay-per-view, I keep saying matchup. The Rumble included a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship in which the champion, Chris Benoit, defended his title against Chris Jericho. And also, we also got Ivory versus Chyna for the Women's Championship, and then Edge and Christian defending against the Dudley Boyz for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. So, the pay-per-view kicked off with Edge and Christian defending their World Tag Team Championships against the Dudley Boyz. This matchup was physical. I love this matchup. It was a good matchup to kick off this pay-per-view. But the Dudley Boyz end up winning here. The Dudley Boyz deliver a 3D on Edge, Devon pinning Edge, resulting in the Dudley Boyz winning the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. This matchup was good. I loved how... You see, the thing is about tag team wrestling back then. You had Edge and Christian. You had the Dudley Boyz. You had Edge and Christian. If you've seen one of their matches, you've seen it all. You've seen it all. My favorite out of all of those matches between Dudley Boyz, Edge and Christian, the Hardys, was TLC 2, which was back in WrestleMania 17. That was the greatest TLC match of all time. Nobody will argue with me on that point. That was the greatest TLC match of all time. But the Dudley Boyz winning the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships over Edge and Christian. Next up, we got Chris Benoit defending his IC title against Chris Jericho in a ladder match. This matchup was brutal. But this matchup, it had the potential to be the match of the night. But, you know what, I'm just going to say here, this matchup was the match of the night. Other than the Royal Rumble match itself, this matchup could have been the match of the night. But, both of them was performing a number of attacks and maneuvers on one another in an attempt to disable their opponent long enough to climb the ladder and retrieve the title belt suspended above the ring. At one point in this match, Benoit dove through the ropes headfirst at Jericho, but Jericho struck him in the face with a steel chair. And that chair shot was freaking brutal. Jericho also applied the walls of Jericho at the top of the ladder onto Benoit. The end of the match came when Jericho pushed over the ladder while Benoit was ascending it, causing Benoit to fall out of the outside of the ring. Jericho then climbed up the ladder and retrieved the Intercontinental Championship, with Jericho winning the IC title over Chris Benoit. I love this match. You know, Benoit was one of the best technical wrestlers ever, but I'm not going to mention what ended up happening to him in 2007. You guys mostly know what happened. I'm not going to mention it. Jericho, man, I'm going to say this now. Jericho's one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time. You know, but there was a point in Jericho's career where he could have won the championship, that world championship, but as you guys know, towards the end of 2001, Chris Jericho ended up beating both Rock and Austin to becoming the first ever undisputed champion. Do I say Jericho is one of the greatest of all time? Yeah. Yes, indeed. I'm going to... Little side note. I think Jericho is considered as one of the greatest of all time. Is he one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time? You damn right. But in my eyes, Jericho is one of the greatest of all time. Third match. Ivory defended the World Wrestling Federation Women's Championship against Chyna. God rest her soul, Chyna. God rest her soul. Both women attempted to gain an advantage over the other, with Chyna controlling most of the match. The end of the match came when Chyna attempted a handspring back elbow on the Ivory, who was in the corner of the ring. Chyna, however, fell to the canvas and, in storyline, injured her neck. Ivory then covered her for a successful pinfall, retaining her championship. Following this, commentator Jerry Lawler went into the ring to check on Chyna, and she was removed from the ringside area on a stretcher. That was really a storyline. If you guys thought Chyna really, broke her neck and stuff, injured her neck, it was in the storyline. It was just storyline. It was just storyline. But this match, it really didn't do anything for me, to be honest with you. This was the least, my least, not bad match of the night. It wasn't that bad. It was okay for what it was, but to be honest, it really didn't do anything for me. Ivory retaining her championship was going to tell me that Chyna was going to win at WrestleMania. Pinpoint blank, right there. That's about it. But Ivory retains her women's championship over Chyna. Main event matches. We got the World Wrestling Federation champion Kurt Angle was challenged by Triple H, who was named the #1 contender by his then storyline father-in-law, which is now his real-life father-in-law, Vince McMahon. The match began as a mat-based hold-for-hold contest, but Trish Stratus then tried to interfere on Angle's behalf, only to get into a cat fight by Stephanie McMahon. You guys miss those cat fights? I miss those cat fights, my God. Who was in Triple H's corner. Stratus, Vince McMahon's storyline mistress, and Stephanie McMahon's daughter, and then storyline wife of Triple H. That was back then, before Triple H and Stephanie actually got married in 2003. Have been involved in their own feud due to vying for power as WWF's most dominant female. So you're going to ignore Chyna as the most dominant female? I don't really see Trish Stratus and Stephanie as the most dominant female. When it comes to dominant females, I think about, back then, I think about Chyna. There you go, Chyna. After the fracas involved the two ladies on the outside, which had to be broken up by Vince himself, both Triple H and Angle accidentally hit the referee, Earl Hebner, causing him to roll out of the ring. Triple H grabbed the title belt and tried to hit Angle with it, only to receive a belly-to-belly suplex. Angle then tried to hit Triple H with the belt, but Triple H ducked and gave him the pedigree. As Triple H went outside to relieve the referee, Stone Cold Steve Austin attacked Triple H and performed the Stone Cold Stunner on him as retaliation for Triple H costing Austin the title several weeks earlier on Raw is War. As Austin left the arena, Angle crawled over the top of Triple H to cover him for the pin while Hebner recovered and made the 3 count. Angle won the match and retained the World Wrestling Federation title, with a very angry Triple H vowing to get even with Austin for costing him the match. Now, when I reviewed the Rumble match, later on in this review, Triple H almost played a big part of Austin almost not winning the Royal Rumble match. Triple H played big in this part. Closing the show was a traditional 30-man Royal Rumble match for a WWF Championship match at WrestleMania 17. The first 2 entrants were Jeff Hardy and Bull Buchanan. Now, I'm going to go over the entire entrance and order. Number 1 was Jeff Hardy. Number 2 was Bull Buchanan. Matt Hardy came in at number 3. Farouk came in at number 4. Drew Carey came in at number 5. Kane came in at number 6. Raven came in at number 7. Al Snow at 8. Perry Saturn at number 9. Steve Blackman number 10. Grandmaster Sexay, God rest his soul by the way, came in number 11. The Honky Tonk Man came in at number 12. The Rock came in at lucky 13. Godfather came in at 14. Taz came in at 15. Bradshaw number 16. Albert at 17. Hardcore Holly at 18. K-Quick. If you guys don't know who K-Quick is, that's our truth. Came in at number 19. Val Venus came in number 20. William Regal came in at 21. Test came in at 22. Big Show 23. Crash Holly, God rest his soul, came in at 24. Undertaker came in at 25. Scotty 2 Heidi came in at 26. Stone Cold came in at 27. Billy Gunn came in at 28. A returning Haku, you guys remember Haku? Came in at number 29. And Rikishi came in at number 30. Jeff Hardy was eliminated by Matt Hardy. Bull Buchanan was eliminated by both Matt and Jeff Hardy. Yeah, I think Matt and Jeff both eliminated each other. Farouk and Jeff Hardy eliminated Farouk. Drew Carey eliminated himself. Kane was eliminated by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Kane lasted the longest in this match. Kane came in at number 6 and lasted 53 minutes and 46 seconds. My God. Raven, Al Snow, Perry Saturn, Steve Blackman, Grandmaster Sexay, the Honky Tonk Man, and The Rock were eliminated by himself by Kane. Kane had 11 eliminations in this Rumble match. Was back then a record, broken by Roman Reigns in 2014 when Roman eliminated 12. The Godfather, Rock eliminated The Godfather, Kane eliminated Taz, Undertaker eliminated Bradshaw, Kane eliminated Albert, Undertaker eliminated Hardcore Holly. Where am I here? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Big Show eliminated K Quick. Undertaker eliminated Val Venus. Test eliminated William Regal. Big Show eliminated Test. The Rock eliminated the Big Show. Kane eliminated Hardcore Crash Holly. Rikishi eliminated The Undertaker. Kane and Undertaker eliminated Sky Too Hottie. Austin eliminated Kane to win this match. Austin by himself had 3 eliminations. He eliminated Billy Gunn, Haku, and Kane, and The Rock eliminated by Rikishi. Or Rikishi got eliminated by The Rock. There you go. But Austin ended up winning. He ended up winning his 3rd Royal Rumble. He ended up getting a championship match at WrestleMania against The Rock at WrestleMania 17. What else can I say here about this over here? The fact that Drew Carey entered the Rumble, I don't know about Drew Carey entering the Rumble. It was funny for a certain amount of time, but this Rumble match was really, really good. I enjoyed Rumble matches like this. Physical, whole bunch of eliminations here and there, blah, blah, blah. Everything else was really, really good. Now, Austin ended up winning. He won the 2001 Royal Rumble match. He ended up getting a championship match at WrestleMania against The Rock, which we will review that very, very soon when it comes to WrestleMania season. We'll review WrestleMania 17. There's nothing else I can say about this Rumble pay-per-view, man. It was really, really good. Like I said, it was one of my favorites of all time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Royal Rumble Throwback Thursday pay-per-view review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys enjoyed this review, guys, hit that thumbs up. Be sure to also comment down below. Tell me, what is your favorite Royal Rumble match of all time? Also, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell for all notifications. Follow me on Twitter at Chris from Loing, Snapchat Chris Most Hated, and Instagram your boy Chris_WFB. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow, I will be doing a top 5 Money in the Bank cash-ins of all time. My top 5. You guys are going to love this video for tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my top 5 Money in the Bank cash-ins of all time. See you guys later.